So yeah, my car most certainly caught on fire. There's the fire extinguisher. The other KMT guys ran over and grabbed the fire extinguisher and tried to blow it out. And they did. And I know one of the guys was like, oh, I'm sorry, I tried to get at least as much as possible. And I was like, hey, it's all right. It's not that serious. It wasn't that big of a fire. Like, as you can see, my harness for my alternator and my starter, that's completely fine. And what it did burn up well was, so here's my coils. I actually have a 100-degree EDT difference from one bank to the other. I believe the driver bank is higher than the passenger bank. And so those are the coils. They got burned well, but that EDT problem was there before, so I'm actually gonna swap them all. I'm gonna try the square coils because I haven't tried them before. Here's the harness. There's some head grounds. This goes to the coolant sensor, and look at the clip. Look at that thing, that's cooked. And then you can see where I tried to cover up all the exposed wire, which there's exposed wire right there with electrical tape. I'm not sure which one of these is a power and which one is a trigger, but that was the worst. From there on out, it's completely normal. And here's some vacuum lines, completely melted my vacuum lines. I mean, look at that. That was some tea between my transmission, like line pressure shift thing, and probably intake manifold pressure for the ignition controller and whatnot. And here's another one. This one was probably for my blow off valve hat. But yep, so I have the ones of those, and it looks like it was just me not tightening down the carburetor bowls all the way. There's some more ANTs, air brake line, quarter-inch air brake line, and the new harness. So today's Wednesday. I have Thursday night and Friday night after work to work on this guy, and I believe I can get it ready for next event. If you want to see how big of a mess the fire extinguisher made, because my firewall is not completely sealed. Look at that. What a freaking mess. There's my ECU. I want to actually mount it this time. As you can see, I have duct tape there and a huge mess. I'm going to need to do a lot of vacuuming. This actually doesn't suck up very well. It kind of sticks to the floor, which is extremely unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. At least my car isn't burned down. But yep, hopefully I'll be able to make it to the next event on Sunday and do decent. I also have a couple other go faster parts that I need to install, like a sway bar and whatnot, but that's where I'm at right now. Ignore the belted fitting, I didn't grab the correct one. All right, so I got my testing apparatus here. I have this regulator attached to that compressor, and that's what I meant. Oil catch, no, not catch can, drain pan, that's what I meant to say earlier. This is gonna be my boost pressure, and this guy tees into my reference for the fuel regulator, as you can see there. And that regulator with the fuel pump on is gonna be 4 PSI base, and then scale 1 to 1 with my boost pressure. So at the other side of this T goes to this 3D printed hat that simulates boost of the carburetor. So now I'm gonna turn the fuel pump on and hopefully have no leaks because I just put those lines on there. So on, hit that relay. So let's go check for leaks and for base fuel pressure. So here you see base fuel pressure of about 4. Looking here, no leaks yet. Actually, I do see a leak on the bottom. So maybe that was my issue. I don't know if that's because the carburetor is not flat or what, but I didn't notice a leak at idle and with the fuel pump just on. But then going into boost, so we're gonna turn this guy up to 8 PSI because that was my boost pressure. The compressor's gonna kick on, you won't be able to hear me. See if there's any more leaks other than that one location. It looks like it's just that one location, which is different than I know, different than I'm used to. So it's not where I thought it would be, it's in a different spot. Okay, so it looks like it must have just been the angle of my carburetor, because right now I am not leaking fuel. And I have the fuel going to what, one bowl, or was the other bowl? I actually don't remember which one was my problem bowl now. But so fuel pressure on that gauge, 4 psi. We have a boost gauge, so I'm gonna hook that guy up. Now we can simulate boost, again, 0 boost, still no leaks, start going up. 8 psi was my boost, so it's gonna turn the compressor on. You probably won't be able to hear me. Okay, we'll go to 10 psi. Still no boost leaks, so maybe it's the other, yeah, still no boost leaks, still no leaks, still no fuel leaks. Maybe it's the other bowl. I'll check the other bowl. See what my regulator says now. About 11 psi. All right, I got the stuff hooked up. Let me just turn this guy back on. I got another bowl now, so we're gonna see if it's gonna leak. And looks like we're good from here. So again, that leak that you saw earlier must have just been the angle I had the carburetor at. There's no leaks. And here we go. 0 boost, fuel pressure regulator, 4 psi. Turn this guy up to 10 psi. And we'll see. The compressor will probably kick on again. And we'll see if it starts leaking. There's 10. No leak. Oh, there's a leak. I saw a leak of something. Oh shit, okay, over here. So we're leaking somewhere from the top. Yeah, we're leaking all over the place. Not from the sides I messed with. Okay, so I just tightened up the bowl, and I'm probably gonna test it again because this bowl I did take off a couple times. And yeah, I'll probably make another video explaining blow through versus just a nice Holly with good injectors, and what you should go with. Should definitely not do blow through. This is some shenanigans. There's a reason OEMs didn't do this, but anywho, I tightened these guys up. Gonna see if this guy leaks now. So we're gonna test. Okay, so testing again. We're gonna turn this guy on. Fuel pump on. Again, probably no leaks. Fuel pressure regulator. That's 4 psi. Boost. 0. Leaks. None. Let me hook this guy up. So this guy's hooked up. I just tightened that guy, FYI. Go back 10 psi. Is it leaking? From the top, still. A lot less. Only from the top, but a lot less.